Hey, good morning from South Jersey. It is the 3rd of June, 6:44 a.m. I just want to say good morning to you, put maybe a smile on your face and give you something to think about. I was banned, so I haven't done a video in a week, but I was shortly cleared afterwards. But for the past few days, we've been doing lives, and it's been very enjoyable. We have a nice group on our lives. Sometimes it's at 6 a.m., sometimes it's at 7 a.m. If it's on the weekend, it's usually at 7. And I'll ring the bell in the morning, wishing everybody a good morning. Sending that good energy your way. And then we'll talk a little bit about politics, and then we go outside and we listen to the birds. And it's enjoyable. We're having our coffee. People are not getting, they got to get ready for work, but we still have a few minutes in the morning just to talk. So I suggested this. I believe that I'd like to teach the world to sing should be our anthem, the Blue Nation anthem, the left, democratic, good people's song. They have the YMCA. We're going to have, I'd like to teach the world to sing. And I said Edelweiss. That's just my feelings. I said, that's what I suggest. So the song I'd like to teach the world to sing, it was a nice song in the 70s, and Coca-Cola purchased the rights to do a Coca-Cola song based on its lyrics. But here's the song as it's meant to be. I'm not a singer. I just want to say, there's no messing about Ricky Bobby. No endorsements. Anyway, I'd like to teach the world to sing. The pre-chorus is a pre-chorus before the chorus, and then a verse 1, and I'll do those 3. Pre-chorus, right? I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Da 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 da, right? Video yourself singing that with some friends. That should be our thing, right? Holding hand in hand. We don't want any division. We're not the fear-mongering hate group. They are. And this has to end, man. I caught a little bit of Fox and Friends, Fox News, Fox Business, Fox BS. They are just a bunch of wacky people, man. There was like 4 women, 1 black guy on the one I was watching. I think it was Fox and Friends. They're not educated. They're not informed. They're not articulate. They're nothing. They're a little bit of eye candy for the simple MAGA group. And then they had the token guy who's black there. So it is what it is. 1 black guy with 4 women to show that they're diverse. And the women were just not smart. They all reminded me of Naomi, the Homeland Security wackadoodle. Yeah. Anyway, they're so angry when they're talking about, when they refer to the immigrants, the evil. They're just very, very sharp and bitter when they discuss that. And all they do is invoke fear and spread hate. And I can't stand it. So I only caught 10 minutes of it. But anybody that watches Fox, beware of them. That's it. 4 minutes, 8 seconds in. I'm just going to end it with this. When Donald Trump is enacted, or he's enacting, or it's in the process of being approved, whenever the Aliens Enemies Act is in effect, as I believe it is, well, if you're on this platform, you really should do your research and give us a better information. I will. I'll look and see. I knew it was coming. The Aliens Enemies Act, when you make people in your country the enemy, thinking that they're the enemy, to remove them, right? That's done during war. And when anything is done in a wartime situation and you're going to pull that card out, guess what? The whole world is mobilized and takes note. So the International Criminal Court had to take note because Yim Yam and his doofy crew, they said, oh yeah, let's use the Aliens Enemies Act of 1789 to get rid of immigrants. Well, guess what? There's no war. You're crying wolf to perform crimes against humanity, and you're going to answer for it. That's just it. There's laws in every country, and then there's international laws. And one of them is you don't perform crimes against humanity, which are preventing people from food and water, preventing people from their medication, relocating them based on race, crime against humanity, crime against humanity, crime against humanity, these crimes against humanity. And then all the other unethical things that have gone on, we're up here. We're here. And so is the people in the scenes, behind the scenes. I believe that we have a strong faction of FBI agents who believe in truth and justice for all, and they're weeding out who in these organizations is right wing, and they're going to remove them. You can't have a Confederate flag waving person serving in the FBI or our government. So the Mitch McConnells and the stupid Kennedy from Louisiana and their blatant racism, it's enough to make you want to choke. So this is all going to end. The International Criminal Court has already put a warrant out for Benjamin Netanyahu's arrest. They've already put a warrant out for Putin's arrest. That's why neither of them were at the Pope's funeral. There's a warrant out for their arrest. Donald Trump was there in his glory with his stupid navy blue suit, royal blue practically. What a disrespectful idiot. But they're going to take him away. And we're not going to go through the summer like this. So be happy. Prepare yourself. Sing I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. Be good to yourselves and your friends. This is going to go away soon. And we resume our lives. What a joy it would be to see Kamala and Tim Walz return, right? All right, that's it. 7 minutes, 24 seconds. I love you guys. I'm going live in the mornings during the week, 6 a.m. We do a half hour. Go out back in the yard, listen to the birds, talk. And then on Saturdays or Sundays, we'll do 7 a.m. So people have enough time to have breakfast and get ready for church and do their errands. So don't be dismayed, my Blue Nation. Chin up, and we're going to get through this. Don't forget, my ancestors, the Dorans, D-O-R-A-N, from County Wexford, their mantra in Latin for centuries has been, Spe ancora vita. Hope is the anchor of life. We're anchored in. We're weathering this storm. It's going to pass, and we're going to head on to our destinations and move on in our lives. This lunacy has to go. All right? Peace out from South Jersey, this 3rd of June. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right? Peace out from South Jersey.